Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Chris and this is my Lord of the Rings hobby, and in today's video we are going to be painting the King of the Dead, if we can get him zoomed in there, yep, and also his two heralds. I believe these guys can actually be used as warband leaders, but I'm not 100% certain. They're in the rules, I'll have to double check. But yeah, these are near enough going to be painted the exact same way as the as the Warriors of the Dead, sorry. We'll go over those. They've had a coat of grey cere, full base coat grey cere, that's all models, and then we're going to go into our paints in a second. But I've brought in a medium layer brush, and that is going to be used for silvers and so forth, the little intricate details. I'll try and remind myself to tell you. Plus base brush, dry brush and a shade brush, so those four what we're going to use today. And we'll see how they get on. If there's any small little details I might change, I'll of course update it throughout the video. So yeah, we're going to literally copy how they want it done on Games Workshop's website and also their app, which has been updated recently. So yeah, let's just go from there. Okay guys, so the first colour we're going to use is Khorne Red. Right, so let's have a quick look at him. Get back to you in a second. Okay guys, there we have it. There's our red coat, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know, gown. Well, let's call it gown for the sake of it. That's all I did. I will say this, do be careful with this model. I accidentally painted the sword sleeve. I can't remember what it's called. So I'll have to repaint that when I come around to it. Okay, so the next colour is Celestial Grey. We're going to do that all over the body parts, and we're just going to leave out the sleeve, chainmail, sword and so forth, metal bits, and also the leather bits, which we'll do with grey cere later on. I'll point those out again close to the time. The bits what need doing, so you can slowly see. It's probably not the best angle for it. See if we can get that a bit more of a warmer colour for you. There we go. So you can slightly see the changes. Okay, so all we're going to do now is apply the grey cere to his belt buckle, his belt strap all along there, and also his beard and hair. I'm doing that all over the model, just trying to remember not getting onto his face and any of the bits we've done before. Okay guys, so that's the grey cere added now, so that's his beard done, all his hair around the back and so forth, and also his belt little hair. So honestly, if I were you and you didn't want to, I could skip that and just do Celestial Grey all over the model. Because it seems a bit weird for those small little details to come through, because I don't think they're going to make much of a change in the future, if I'm honest with you. The next colour we're going to use is Lead Belcher, so that's going to be for his crown, chainmail and sword. If you wanted to get your king looking a bit more kingly, by all means, you could go for a Retributor armor. Yeah, armor. Blah, blah, blah. You could use that on his crown and on his hilt of the sword to make him a bit more, like I said, kingly. But it's entirely up to you. I'm just going to do mine now in silver, like they do on the, like they say on the website and on the app, and see what it looks like afterwards. Okay guys, so that's the metals done with the Lead Belcher. As you can see, it's looking really cool. So now that's all the base colours done. So it's entirely up to you. I normally, which I probably will do in a second, is just double check the model, make sure I'm happy with it, and go from there. And just add in the small little details where I might have slightly gone over. I'm also going to show you, I don't know why I'm picking up him, the heralds. So as you can see on this guy, we put quite a bit. I've also done metal up at the top here as his banner, and also on his shield and so forth, just to give something a bit different, not making it stand out too much, also not just sinking into it either. Okay guys, so the first shade is the Drakenhof Nightshade, and we're going to use that on the king's beard, his little moustache there, all over his hair and his belt. I left the clip in just to show you which bits of paint, just so it's easy for you to follow. Okay, so the next one is going to be the Beltan. Sadly, I moved my hands out the way of the frame for some reason, but this is all over the leather stuff and so forth. I'll show you a quick edit of it in a minute once it's all covered, but yeah, just follow that process and it should be fine.
Use bell shade. I'm going to ignore it.
And there we have the Beltan covered all over the face, as you can see. Now on the website it says to use null oil over the red. Over the corn red, so that's over your clothing. I've ignored that. I'm just going to use Beltan, green shade all over that, just to keep in with the colour scheme. I don't think it makes much of a difference, to be fair, on the finished model. I think it looks really nice as it is. So yeah, that's just the only edit I've done in this paint scheme myself. Just because why use different colours? You know, save a bit of money. Beltan is the way forward, especially for these sort of ghosts and so forth.
That's on all the model, except for the metal bits, and then all on his cape. It looks very like a ghoul already, so I'm really happy with this. I'm hoping it dries right. I'm going to leave that to dry for a bit, and in the meantime, we're just going to go and do our heralds.
Quelly agreed shades and last one, so that's going on the metallics, sword, crown and also chainmail, and here we go, that's all finished. Okay guys, so once we've done that, all the shades are on. I'm not too sure how I feel about this the greeny sort of red coat. It looks a lot better when it was wet than it did dry, but I'm going to leave it. I'm going to trust the process and see what happens. But our next one is our dry brushing technique. Yeah, we're going to pick the open grey, we're going to do that one. And just so you know, if you need to learn to dry brush or know how to dry brush, simple thing, make sure you got a damp bristles. Use cardboard and not tissue paper, because you take out the moisture in the paint and so forth, so it dries out quicker, or there's some science behind it. And all we're going to do, hopefully not destroy everything, is quickly work this into the bristles, nice and easy. So there's a bit left, so this is going to be a hard dry brush, and then all we're going to do is just quickly go along everything. We kind of want it to look both ways, so we're going to make sure we're really working this into everything. And if it gets a bit heavy, as you can see, just use your thumb or any of your hands just to quickly get rid of the excess if it is looking a bit heavy on certain points. You can see now it looks really nice, very faded, very ghostly. Okay guys, so the last stage of this now is adding white scar over the complete model. This is a very thin dry brush, so all we want to do there is literally work it into the bristles like normal, and then just slowly go over the model one way or another. It doesn't matter, we just want to get those highlights and just make them pop a bit more. You could miss this step if you wanted to, but I just did include it into the video because we're going from point A to point B the way Games Workshop wants us to. Basing wise, sadly, I ordered the wrong skulls. They came like 32, if not a bit bigger, and they just look daft when I put them on. So I've ripped those off. So I've just done a basic soil basing for now. Thanks for tuning in. If you do like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Here's some pictures of the finished models and the heralds together. Bye for now, guys.